Why hold the lie of it was for D&D until right now? And you know how I know it was a lie? Because she confronted you, you immediately deleted it, and then you downloaded Emoji the next day. An other AI relationship app that you paid for the next day after she called you out. Did you know that?
I didn't know there was a second AI app. I know about the Inochi one because I saw the subscription and then the add-on to his Play Store account. Because, again, the email was connected to the phone, and I wanted to understand when the app was downloaded.
A new generation begins. Evolved.
I need a second.
This is pathetic. Buddy. You're going to run away from this conversation like you run away from every conversation you have with her? You haven't said anything. I feel horrible for her right now. I don't know if you're objectively a bad guy, but I think you might be bad in relationships. Listen, she hands you her phone, and you refuse to do the same. What are you hiding?
I'm just, whenever I do something for my own purchases, I know I'm bad with money, and shame.
Oh, shut the What? That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my fucking life. What the fuck response is that? Shame. Shame. What are you even, how do you?
There's two more things that we haven't talked about. The AI girlfriend was like the least of it.
Oh my goodness. And I don't even know.
He doesn't know. He's never been called on this, and that's why he's freaking out, in my opinion. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna try one more time. Brandon, you're gonna come with me.
Let's do it. How we doing? How we feeling?
Better than 3 minutes ago.
Okay, good. Improvement is improvement.
Yeah.
So
I was just having a hard time because when he was calling things out, and yeah, most of what I did feel was shame, but it's getting called and that stupid reason for
Play video games.
Yeah, what about
If I have time.
why don't
She's
I
saying
get,
you just play video games all day instead of taking care of the kids.
and I
That's
It's
also,
hard for her to
nighttime.
kick.
well, and I don't understand how I get home from work at 5 p.m. and I immediately am into mom mode. I'm making dinner, I'm giving baths, I'm doing all that, and you're playing your game, or you're on your phone, or I'm literally vacuuming around you and you're just watching me on your phone, and you don't, like, the baby will be crying while I'm trying to do this and I have to get up and go do it while you sit and play your game. Or the middle of the night, I'll get woke up. I get up at 6 a.m. for work and she'll be crying.
Is this new shift or old
and you'll
shift?
just be sitting there on your computer. I'll wake up and I'll look over, you're on your computer playing a game while she's crying, so I have to get up and do it. Like, I don't understand.
This is my
And then
new
I'll say,
shift.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what shift you're on. You always have done that. Even before the baby, when would need something or whatever, like you'll be like, well, I can't pause the game, so just wait a second.
Yeah, that's on my. That's what I did now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Before is not like that at all.
Yes, when we worked the exact same shift, it was different, but you've been on this.
She
Have a
literally
baby.
told us in private without you that she's thinking of moving out without you to motivate you to get your shit together.
She's lying.
Am I?
Yes. You always say that.
Yeah, and the only
She
reason.
always says that. Is that not worth something?
Has she moved out?
Yeah, but why do I have to move out for it to smack you in the face? The threat of your family
Because
up
I
and
know how
moving
you
away
are.
from you, it doesn't matter. The threat of me getting up and moving away from you should be enough for you to be like, oh shit, let me reevaluate like what I'm doing and what's going on around me. But instead you're just like, oh, that's what she says all the time. She's not going to do it because she hasn't done it. So should I do it? Because the only thing that's stopping me is the fact that I love you. So I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I have to think about my kids, who I think about first all the time. While it seems like they and I are the last thing that you think about. And it's what you want, then it's us.
But I do think about them too first.
How? When? She thinks she's a single
Because
mom.
whenever I'm at home, we're always doing things that
need this car, you can get a $10,000 car.
could.
I don't get why you can't just
But
settle with a nice...
I want a nicer car.
Want. There it is. Want.
Yeah.
Well, she pays for all the babysitting. paying for all
I
the
pay for
wedding.
babysitting.
No, you
So
don't.
not according to her.
Your mom literally told us that we're going to have to start looking into paying a daycare, which we didn't want to do because
also-
daycares are f***ing insane and expensive. She said we're going to have to start doing that because you're not paying her.
Because I
she
also
said
don't
you're doing
agree
good. She literally
with
looked at me and
that.
said you're doing great. You're paying me what you owe me. Everything's going well, but he's not, and that's not fair. And I agree.
But also, I don't agree with having to pay her a lot of money like that.
Okay, but it is what it is.
So I'm just not going to pay it.
So where does all your money go? She doesn't know where all your money's going. That's her big question. Tell us, where does all your money go?
When I get paid, I put about $200 in the savings, and then for the car.
Okay, instead of to the family.
But then after that, the rest goes to whatever we do during the
That's weird
weekend
because
or
I
the
feel
week.
like I've been
Not only does he
Well-
take money and give it to other people, but he also takes money and uses it for gambling. Which I'm not saying that she doesn't either.
Okay, addiction
Guilty.
transfer.
But-
Yep.
What the f*** are you doing gambling? Why? What are you doing? What is
It's
this gambling?
'cause
What does it
I-
look like?
It's online, the online gambling slot machine.
Slot machine
game, yeah.
online?
Yeah.
How much are you spending on this?
Way too much.
How much?
Honestly, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No. I don't know anything about our finances, really. That's the bad thing.
Wait, you like it too?
I do. Yeah.
Well, now we know why we're still in a trailer.
Just as bad.
I'm being told thousands a week. Now
so
I understand why we're making a family of losers. I'm sorry, right? You're a loser. You're a loser. I mean, you work, but you sit in the. You don't even interact with your family. His brother's a loser. Your grandpa's a loser, and you delegate like a loser. You don't delegate, and then you complain about not delegating.
And I know I'm an enabler.
No, you don't delegate, and then you complain about how no one does anything after you don't delegate because you complain about delegating.
I don't delegate because if
It's not done right.
No, because if I delegate, I've delegated for him to take the trash out. And he won't do it. It'll sit for a day.
Why? Why don't you take out the
Because
trash?
it's whenever when I say I want some.
But I also do have to mention, because
think-
of the ignorance with financials, I also did accidentally open up a credit card at the beginning of the month.
Accidentally.
I did. I was trying.
Accidentally. What the f*** are you talking about?
So
Accidentally?
I was looking at pre-qualified cards and I was trying to see what the limit they would give me.
And so at least you got one.
So then I
You
clicked on it.
applied to get the limit. Of course. Oh my goodness, dude,
Yeah.
you're
Are you talking about the
21.
most recent?
You're not a child.
Yeah.
She did that because somebody told her.
Well, I was
now
gonna-
listen, somebody told her, not me. Somebody told her that if she were to open another credit card,
It would
she
balance
didn't-
out my
it-
credit balance a little bit better.
it would up her credit score by
But I
getting more
wasn't-
credit. So
I-
that's why she did it.
I was looking. I wasn't actually going to do it just
That's true.
now. I
How do
was
you
just trying to look.
She did. She
but yeah.
accidentally did.
If you want your Hammer financial score, get it for free at calebhammer.com. It's
Yeah, of course. And then I gambled it away, and they're like, we still want to go on vacation. It's like, okay, how about this? I actually picked out the Airbnb for them. They would have picked a shitty one. I said, you should go here. Let me know if you want me to book it. And they were like, are you sure? And I was
for
like,
how
yeah.
long did they stay there for $34,000?
3 weeks. It was a good stay.
Uber Eats,
Dude, they're
Uber Eats.
retired.
Okay.
They gotta like enjoy life.
So your dad, the retired dad, is Uber eating, Uber eating, Uber eating, Uber eating, Uber eating, yo-yo for $419 a yo-yo.
Surely this isn't my dad's account. This must be.
I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The girlfriend?
The girlfriend. She's Uber eating. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uber eating, Uber eating, Uber eating, Uber eating. Amazon. She
Lock in,
Airbnb
live,
for $1,300. Airlines. Does she live with you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going well.
It's going as well as a 23-year-old relationship would go. It's like, I'm not getting
Fuck
married,
that.
but it's
People
great,
used to
you
get
know?
married at 18. What the f is that? That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you're right. That wasn't a good way to put it. But we're not getting married. So it's like, it's going well, but
She's
I'm not,
okay with
like-
that?
Yeah. She's not stoked on it, but it's like, dude, you know.
Okay. Amazon, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Amazon, Chick-fil-A, Uber Eats, Uber Eats. She's Uber eating 2 times a day. Well, you bail bonds, bail bonds, bail bonds, bail bonds, bail bonds. What the f is this?
Because the game show. It was
The game show.
The game show we just filmed.
Bail bonds?
We had to bail out people from prison.
Dangerous people?
Petty crimes.
Oh, thank No murder.
I mean, they were pretty people. Like aggravated assault, armed robbery, battery.
Well, I'm glad they're back
dealers.
on the street. That's what this country needs.
Well, bro, they weren't convicted yet. They were just in one of the worst jails in the world because they were black. I won't stand for that.
Okay.
Me and the black community are like this, bro.
It's not about being black. Every place that just lets people on the streets with no cash bail are the most dangerous places right now.
Oh, really?
You just incentivize that. Yes,
Or,
really.
dude, you know what? It's like I thought they were good people. You know,
Glad you
sure,
thought so.
he armed robbers.
I wish the jury
It just
could have
means
decided
he's not
instead.
very. I think everyone deserves at least, you know, why is it guilty until the innocent?
It's not, but they're off
Then
the
why
street
was he
for
in
risk.
jail?
For risk. They're off
They
the
were
street for
saying
risk.
every single day in that jail, somebody was getting stabbed. So, bro, you got to understand that they're not bad people and they're not been proven to be bad people. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And if you did armed robber somebody, bro, I think you deserve a second chance. You just weren't
Eventually, serve your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But you're
Lots
talking
of
about them like
airlines.
they're animals, bro. They're people that
No!
got arrested.
No,
dude.
it
And
is
you're like,
not.
They got to be in the jail because
No.
they're going to commit
It
more
is-
crimes.
no,
than they
it
got.
is-
That's what bro,
No.
the people watching that's what I got from that. I'm
That
pretty
is a
sure-
bad take. That is a take. 100,000 comes in minimum. You spend $400,000 on business content reinvestment. Very good. Then you got $280,000 after taxes left because that is business expenses. You don't have to count that against your taxes.
Oh.
Okay.
This is next level,
And
bro.
then barely. This is 5 numbers. $80,000 is spent on life.
That's pretty good.
That's good. $200,000 goes to the wealth advisors to make sure you're
Okay,
set.
and then so say we do 800 minimum. If I make more, say I do $1.5 million 1 month.
Blow the rest.
Oh, this is this is dope. I actually can get behind this. That was a well put together.